Yes guys, today is gonna be a triple upload because I'm gonna be giving you now what if Naruto went with Itachi, and after this you're gonna be getting part 46 of what if Naruto went dark, and tomorrow I'll be posting what if Naruto's my grandson, what if Naruto's Meliodas son, and the Raikage, what if Naruto was taken by Raikage. So you're getting a triple upload tomorrow as well guys. So for now, get this one to 300 like. What if Naruto went with Itachi? Comment down below and tell me what you think of this episode, and share it to all of your friends on your social media platform. And without further ado, let's get straight into it. So in part 1, I told you everything on how Naruto came to left the village. You guys can check that out. I've already created a playlist for that if you want to check out part 1. Him and Itachi. Now at the Rain Village. After talking to Kisame last night, Naruto relieved some of his skills that he can do, mainly in hiding in the shadows, but Naruto has learned many jutsus from just watching Itachi in the Anfu practice. That can show you that Naruto is a real prodigy. Naruto wake up in the middle of the night. As he didn't feel tired anymore, he went into the hallway looking for a bathroom, and he met up on a masked man who introduced himself as Toby. So basically that was the last part, but you guys can watch it in the playlist part 1 and check it out for yourself. Thank you, and let's get straight into this part. So, you're the new one, making me not new anymore, said Toby. Naruto was just staring at him. Naruto doesn't like and really trust anyone here, so Naruto didn't know what to say or respond, but Naruto felt a huge sigh of relief when someone called out to Toby and said, "Toby, it's time for your training." Toby quickly looked at Naruto, with the mask on of course, and said, "Don't tell anyone that Toby was here," as he then ran off into the shadows around the corner. Soon enough, a blonde-haired guy came running in. As he looked down at Naruto, "Hey you little brat, where is Toby?" He growled at Naruto. Naruto pointed where Toby disappeared at. "Good. Thanks for telling me where he has gone. My name is Deidara," and then he ran off after Toby. "Geez, doesn't anyone here know how to be quiet?" a voice said behind Naruto, making him jump a foot in the air. "Whoa, calm down kid, it's only me, Kisame," Kisame said as he lay a hand on Naruto's shoulder. "I bet Itachi is still asleep." "Well, let's go and get you some new clothes and some food." Naruto realized that it wasn't in the middle of the night, it was early in the morning. The place was so dark Naruto think it was in the late night, but then Naruto walked a distance to a window as he then cracked open the window and realized that the windows were painted in. You could only see light when you pulled them. Naruto then went off with Kisame to get some new clothes and some food. He quickly followed Kisame, since he only knew Itachi and Kisame at this point, and Itachi told Naruto that it's okay to kind of trust Kisame. After all, Kisame said that he wouldn't hurt him, and Itachi said it was okay, so Naruto trusts Kisame for now. "So kid, how come your eyes are different color?" Kisame said, surprising Naruto. Naruto didn't understand, his eyes are usually blue. "What do you mean, my eyes are just blue?" he said to Kisame. "Well, one of them is like crimson red," said Kisame, surprising Naruto. Naruto touched his face and shrugged his shoulders. "Must have happened at the village when my demon side took over." Kisame stopped when he heard this. Demon side? Kisame didn't understand what Naruto was talking about, so he decided to brush it off. As he walked around the next corner, he then went into a room with Naruto closely behind him. When Naruto entered, the first thing he noticed that it was nothing but a room of clothes. They were all colors, all shapes and sizes. "Alright kiddo, pick about 5 pairs and meet me outside after you change," Kisame ordered as he left the room. Naruto quickly went to dig at the clothes. Most of them were just piles, so it's kinda hard to find a pair that fit in his size. There were usually 2 pairs like not the same, a different pair of shirt and a different pair of pants that are totally different size. Finally, in about an hour, he came out in a red shirt, a jacket that had red stripes on the tip of it, off the sleeves end, black baggy pants that had a lot of pockets. He also found 4 more pairs of outfit that looked pretty good too. Naruto also found green goggles that could keep his hair out of his eyes. He then went down to Kisame. "Nice choice of clothing," Kisame said. "I personally like the goggles, it make you look cooler." Kisame gave Naruto a small grin, showing his teeth. Naruto shyly gave him a grin back. "Okay, now it's time to go and get you some food, so you won't be starving anymore." Kisame then headed off to the kitchen as Naruto followed him close behind, as Naruto felt eyes on the back of his neck. Remember guys, Naruto in this one has a special type of sensing ability because of all the torturing, and he had to be aware of his surroundings. He felt someone watching him, but he cannot know where exactly the person is, but he can feel their presence, other from Kisame. They took about 7 minutes to get to the kitchen. It was a really long hallway and a couple of stairs. Naruto felt someone watching him the entire time, making Naruto almost hide under Kisame's cloak for fear. He was completely attached to Kisame's feet. He was walking so close, it was like the two of them was a Siamese twin. Every move that Kisame took, Naruto took the exact same move. Kisame knew that they were being watched, but he played it off normal. When they came in the kitchen, they saw Tobi hiding under a table, with Hidan being choked by Kakazu. Kakazu was choking Hidan as Hidan was trying to cut off Kakazu's arm to get free. "Now, what have I said about trying to steal my food?" Kakazu asked Hidan. "I don't give a hell about what you say. If I'm hungry, I will eat anything. That is my rule," said Hidan. A moment after he said that, he was sent flying through the wall. "Finally, we don't have to hear his loud mouth anymore," said Deidara, as Tobi came from under the table as he grabbed the meal on the table and went under it. As he began to eat, as no one was seeing that he lifted up his mask and was eating his meal. Deidara told Tobi to hurry up and eat because they need to get back to their training. "Doesn't anyone around here know how to have a proper breakfast without breaking anything?" said Kisame. "Ah, Kisame, it's time you show your blue face," said Kakazu as he finished eating his meal. Deidara then said, "Have you guys met the newbies?" "I haven't yet," said Kakazu. "I've been away for a little while. I just came back this early morning, so I haven't met any of them yet." "I have," said Tobi as he came from under the table. "I met one of them, a yellow-haired kid. His hair was a lot like yours, Deidara," said Tobi, as none of them saw Naruto as he was hiding behind Kisame's cloak. "So you are one of the new members too," said Kisame as he looked at Tobi. Deidara then said, "No, Tobi is not an official member yet." "Oh, wait," said Deidara, "that kid I saw, is he one of the new members too?" "I saw him this morning when I was looking for Tobi." "Oh, you mean Naruto? Well, you can speak to him now." "Naruto, I promise no one here will hurt you. You can come out now," said Kisame. Kisame then looked around looking for Naruto, but Naruto was gone. "Where is he? How didn't I sense him move?" As Kisame looked around, couldn't find Naruto anywhere. Kisame then heard a voice behind him. "Naruto, you can come out now, I am here." And then Naruto suddenly appeared from under one of the tables. As he come out to see Itachi standing there, he recognized the voice, so he quickly came out. As Kisame looked and said, "Oh, Itachi, you're here." As Kisame then looked over to see Naruto coming from under one of the tables. "How did he get over there?" Kisame said to himself. Naruto then whooshed over to Itachi and went to hide under his cloak. Itachi then sighed, "Naruto, I know that you're scared, but you need to come out and eat. You're not eating in my cloak," Itachi said sternly, leaving no room for argument. Naruto certainly understand as he then stepped out of Itachi's cloak. He was still holding his four other pair of new clothes in his hand. Oh, so this little brat is the newbie blonde? What is your name, kid? Deidara asked as he leaned forward on his table. Naruto glanced at Itachi as he was seeking his approval if he should tell Deidara his name. Itachi simply nodded. My name is Naruto Uzumaki, he said quietly, but loud enough for everyone to hear him. Naruto then went behind Itachi as Deidara was now standing in front of Itachi looking for Naruto. So, do you have any skills? As Naruto was still hiding. As Deidara turned to the left, Naruto went over to the right. Itachi sighed and put a hand on Naruto's head at an attempt to comfort him. Sorry, but he's really shy around new people, Itachi explained. He will only trust those that he knows well or who I say is trustworthy. Which is why he was hiding with Kisame while I slept. He finished his explanation as he was still ruffling Naruto's hair. Deidara nodded, but he was still a bit curious. How come he's so shy? There has to be a reason. When Deidara said this, Naruto started to clench his own clothes and Itachi's cloak as he started to remember the terrible memories of the people of the village beating him, cutting him. Naruto was going through a major trauma as he heard this. Itachi saw Naruto was behaving in an odd way and realized what it was. He was reliving his past as Itachi placed his cloak over Naruto and held on to him. Naruto, you're okay now. No one here will hurt you, he said, trying to keep Naruto calm. As long as I'm here, no one will ever hurt you, Itachi reassured him. Naruto, don't let your past get to you. You're stronger than that. And you're with me now and no one will hurt you. Itachi went on. As he did, Naruto slowly and calmly relaxed. He's starting to loosen his hold. Now, how about we get you something to eat, Itachi smirked, knowing that Naruto must be hungry. Deidara and Kisame watched in fascination while Tobi and Takazu hardly pay attention. Well, let's get you some food then, brat, Kisame said as he went to the cupboards. Let's see, what do we have left? He wondered as he went through the fridge and the cupboards several times. Well, all we have left is ramen and a few pieces of sushi left. He then came back with the sushi as he handed it to Itachi and then took the 3 cups of instant ramen to cook. Naruto stayed right next to Itachi. Itachi started to eat the sushi as Naruto didn't like it. After 3 minutes, Kisame appeared back with the 3 cups of ramen as Naruto sniffed his. As Kisame felt offense, I didn't poison it, you know, said Kisame as he went in and dig in his, as Itachi simply sighed and went in. Naruto seeing that Itachi was eating his, he decided to eat his too as he was done in mere seconds. Everyone looked at Naruto. He ate it so quickly, but Itachi was the only one know that Naruto wasn't getting good food at the Leaf Village and they wasn't treating him right, so this is a good reaction. Naruto then felt the eyes watching him again as he then heard a voice behind him. Interesting. Then he felt something cold and slimy on his neck as Orochimaru licked the back of Naruto's neck. Itachi quickly turned around and grabbed Orochimaru's tongue and was about to rip it out when Kisame rushed over and grabbed Itachi by the wrist. If you ever touch Naruto again, I will rip out your tongue, said Itachi as he stared at Orochimaru with his Sharingan activated. Kisame managed to calm Itachi down as Itachi let him go. Orochimaru just gave Itachi a very creepy look as he slithered out of the room, leaving those in it wondering why he was here again. Hey, where did Naruto disappear to? Tobi asked as he looked under the table not seeing Naruto. He's probably hiding in the shadows, or he already found a hole in the wall to hide out, said Itachi as he looked around. But then Naruto stepped out of the fridge shadow easily, letting everyone see him. Everyone gasped except for Itachi, how easily Naruto concealed himself in the shadows. Like a real ninja. Damn, he's good, Kisame said, as Tobi and Deidara looked at Naruto with amaze. Kakazu was looking on too, but he didn't say anything. Well, it's time to go and test your skills, kid, said Kisame as he stood up. About 10 minutes later, Kisame stood in a training field with Itachi and Naruto in front of him. Okay, listen Squirt, Itachi is going to start doing mission with Snake Face, and you aren't going on one until you defeat me in a full out battle, Kisame explained, not wanting Naruto to get killed during a mission. He already liked the little brat after all. So I think I'll have a mini battle with you to see how long you will last. Kisame then went into a small fighting position. Go all out Naruto and do not hold anything back, Itachi instructed as he began to back away so he wouldn't be in the middle of the fight. Naruto nodded as he then put on a serious face. Naruto then shifted into a fighting style that resembled the Anvu. Does this kid copy everything he see? Itachi just smirked as he keeps stepping back as he jumped into the trees. Itachi, why are you so far away? Kisame asked. It's not like it's gonna be an all-out warfare. I told you he watched me doing my Anvu training. You're going to see, said Itachi. Alright brat, let's begin. And as he said that, a Naruto popped out from under the ground, connecting his fist with Kisame's chin, sending him flying back before he landed with a flip. He spat some blood out, realizing how strong Naruto was as he pulled out his sword and ready for another attack. He's fast and he can make plans quickly. Not to mention we just started and he's already hitting me. Kisame then dodged a clumsy throwing kunai, but then he saw a kunai coming towards him that is going 20 miles per hour in speed as he had to quickly jump up in an incredible speed to dodge it. Whoa, what was that? Kisame thought to himself. So he already knew how to make a good distraction. Kisame had to dodge 2 batches of kunai and shuriken as Naruto sat in a tree coming up with plans. Kisame can move quickly, not to mention that rock thing is probably dangerous as well. I should watch out for it. I should also prepare myself for water because he's from the Hidden Mist village. Now, as for my plan, Naruto said to himself as he watched Kisame dodge his traps and his clones. He grinned as he formed a plan, knowing that it wouldn't kill Kisame, but it will injure him quite badly. Kisame was dodging another batch of clones when he felt one latch onto him. He tried to use his sword to dislodge it, but he was flinged forward as it exploded the next second. Kisame was sent flying into a tree, but as he smashed into the tree, another clone appeared and exploded, sending him flying in another direction, sending him into a boulder this time. He felt hot as a searing grand fireball engulfed his body. Kisame screamed out in pain as it could be heard all over the Rain village. Alright, I think I win this time, Kisame, Naruto said nervously as he went down to Kisame as Kisame was laying face down on the ground. Yeah, brat, but it was only because you tricked me with that exploded clone and I didn't went all out. Kisame got up shakily as he was all burned and he had to go and get some new clothes. Now, it's time for your workout routine. You are to run 100 laps here, 2,000 push-up, 5,000 sit-up, and 2,000 tree sit-up, Kisame said. He wanted Naruto to get some muscle, but he also wanted a little payback for Naruto beating him so badly and burning him and with the explosion. He then went off to go get healed and some new clothes. Naruto stood there and watched him disappear from view. Well, you better get started, Naruto, if you want to finish before bedtime, Itachi said as he walked up to Naruto. Naruto nodded as he went on to do his workout routine. It was now nighttime, where all the Akatsuki members were sitting down lazily as Naruto walked in, looking very tired as he has done the dishes already. It looked like Naruto finished his first day of training, said Deidara, complimented him. Kisame simply nodded. Didn't know that Naruto will complete this before the time was too late. He thought that Naruto will get too weak and drop asleep or something, but Naruto proved him wrong, and he was very proud of Naruto. As Itachi then walked up to Naruto and placed a hand on his shoulder. Time to go to bed, Naruto. I'll be there soon after I finish getting my briefing for the upcoming mission. Naruto was limping back to the room as Kisame asks, why is the brat limping like that? Well, an old injury act up today. He will be fine by tomorrow, said Itachi. As Itachi walked off to the leader's office, that is Pain. Naruto was walking back to the room when he felt something wrap around his neck as he slowly looked down to see a tongue. I believe I've caught a fox, said a voice, as Naruto remembered who it was. It was Orochimaru, he whispered out. As he was scared for his life, Naruto was too weak and too exhausted to fight Orochimaru off. Now tell me, kid, why is everyone hiding you from me? You are such a fine specimen. Naruto just shivered as the tongue squeezed a little tighter. Give me one good reason why I shouldn't kill you now, Snake, said a voice behind Orochimaru. Because if you take me down, I will take the boy with me. As there was a kunai at Orochimaru's throat. He then had a kunai at Naruto's throat too. So if he was to die, he would have slashed Naruto's throat too and take Naruto down. Now, Naruto was trembling. Let him go, Orochimaru, a voice in front of Naruto ordered. Naruto looked up to see a person with orange hair and piercing all over his face. As you wish, leader, said Orochimaru as he removed the kunai. Itachi then removed his kunai as well. If I see you touch this boy again, I will personally remove your head, said the leader. Orochimaru nodded and walked off, leaving Naruto and Itachi to face the leader. Itachi, it would be wise to not let Naruto wander by himself, said the leader. Itachi agreed. Now, how about I get a good look at this Uzumaki? The leader said. Come out, little one, as Naruto was hiding behind Itachi's cloak. Naruto, you can come on out, you're safe, as Naruto peeped his head around the corner of Itachi's leg as he was looking at the floor. He then looked at Naruto. You are strong. I heard about your battle today. You're testing training, so you will be good to my organization. I will make sure you grow up to be strong, said Pain. As Pain then told Itachi to come in for the mission briefing as the both of them walked off. Naruto didn't look Pain in the eyes as he was still kind of scared. And right here we're going to have a little time skip. A 6-year time skip where Naruto is going to return to Konoha. But guys, you're gonna see that in the next part because I'm gonna end this episode right here. And remember to look out for the next episode, What If Naruto Went Dark. And I hope you enjoyed this one and like it. So I'm out for now, guys. Peace.